The Democratic National Committee (DNC) finds itself at a critical juncture as party leaders gather for their summer meeting, a time traditionally reserved for strategy, unity, and energizing grassroots supporters ahead of the next election cycle. This year, however, the atmosphere is far more tense and uncertain. With national polls showing Democrats sliding behind Republicans in key battleground states, and fundraising reports indicating a steep decline in contributions compared to previous cycles, the urgency to recalibrate the party's message and approach has never been greater. Party insiders acknowledge that while mid-cycle dips in enthusiasm are not unusual, the scale of the challenges facing Democrats now is deeply concerning. Much of the discussion within the DNC has centered on how to reconnect with disillusioned voters who once formed the bedrock of the party's coalition. Polling suggests that younger voters, Black and Latino communities, and working-class families have expressed growing frustration with what they perceive as a lack of tangible progress on pressing issues such as inflation, housing affordability, student debt, healthcare access, and climate change. For many, promises made during past campaigns have not materialized in ways that directly improve daily life. At the same time, Republican messaging, sharpened and amplified across social media platforms, has resonated with many disaffected voters who feel the Democratic establishment is out of touch with their concerns. Fundraising woes have compounded these challenges. In previous years, Democrats leveraged small-dollar donations and grassroots fundraising drives to compete with Republican super PACs and big-money donors. This cycle, however, data reveals a marked slowdown in contributions, particularly among younger and first-time donors who were once enthusiastic about digital campaigns. Analysts point to donor fatigue, economic pressures, and waning confidence in leadership as reasons behind the shortfall. For party strategists, the implications are stark. Without a strong financial base, efforts to organize, mobilize, and counter Republican spending in swing states could falter. The summer meeting is being framed as a potential reset moment. Senior DNC officials are pressing for a unified message that emphasizes Democratic achievements, including job creation numbers, infrastructure investments, healthcare expansions, and steps toward renewable energy. Yet, internal debates continue over how to balance this with acknowledgement of voters' frustrations and the need to present credible solutions for the economic anxieties gripping the nation. Progressive voices within the party argue that only bold, populist-oriented policies will re-energize the base and draw clear contrasts with Republicans. Moderates counter that veering too far left risks alienating suburban and centrist voters crucial for general election victories. Behind the scenes, some party leaders are also concerned about organizational efficiency. Reports from state-level Democratic committees highlight gaps in ground operations, digital outreach, and voter registration efforts. In battleground states like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Arizona, and Georgia, Republicans have made significant gains in grassroots infrastructure, often outpacing Democrats in door-to-door canvassing and localized messaging. For many activists, this reflects a larger,